Hello Virgos, welcome to my channel Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. That's me, my name is Annie. Happy to have my Virgo squad out there with me today for this Little Sips Mini Love Tarot reading. Let's see what we can get for my Virgos. As always guys, here on YouTube, general messages is what I'm throwing at you today. If something feels strange or foreign, if it doesn't resonate with your circumstance or scenario, don't take on those messages, don't take on that energy. Take what feels familiar, what confirms something you were already thinking or feeling. And give yourself the luxury of time. Not everything will click instantly, so maybe in a couple days, in a couple weeks, something might make sense and turns out it was your message. So if that's the case, take it and run with it, okay? Everything else about this video, 10 of Cups with your Capricorn. Beautiful. Everything else about this video will be down in the description box below, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook, Instagram.com, etc. Check those out if you are interested. If not, we're going to do it here on YouTube. Virgo, you have some amazing cards showing right now. You have the Hierophant, you have 10 of Cups, you have 9 of Cups, you have the Soulmate card, the 4 of Wands. Your own card is showing up, as well as the card of Capricorn and Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we got all the earth signs here. Long-term wishes with your earth sign. Too many cards. So funny, you have the Hierophant twice. Yeah, you guys are getting married. That's what's true, or you both are at least thinking about it. This would not come out of nowhere, guys, right? I mean, this is not someone that, you know, you're like, are we or aren't we? I don't know. Like, for most of you, marriage isn't just going to fix it, right? Typically, I get message of people who are struggling, right? That's why we turn to tarot. But for some of you, this is confirmation, particularly with your earth sign person. Potentially a Scorpio or an Aries as well. There's very likely marriage in the cards for you. Yeah, so much earth energy. It's just layered with earth signs here for me. So, and then you got another soulmate card, 6 of Cups. All right, let's hop into your actual reading here. I think I gave you my spiel, but anyway. All right, Virgo, let's see. Person is thinking about marriage. They have a blocked heart chakra. They may actually be a little bit distant or cold, but it's because either they're planning something behind the scenes, or they're trying to come to terms with it's sort of like changing their lifestyle would be. So even if it's not marriage, it could just be committing to you exclusively. And it could be that this person has been damaged in relationships before, and so they're approaching it kind of cautiously. They're scared. That's what it is. It's not in the way that I think you need to be fearful of it. I don't think they're thinking of fleeing or running the other direction. I'm not even sure that they're aware that commitment makes them scared. But in their potential outcome or action, they absolutely see a long-term future with you, Virgo. They love you. There's mad love here. There's like generational love. This says to me there's something about your ancestors have chosen this person because it's a good match for you. This person takes away your anxiety. If you grew up in a household that was unstable, or if you dealt with a past relationship that was toxic or abusive, it's saying this is a fresh start. Some of you are going to be marrying another Virgo, or again, a Taurus. It could involve a Capricorn. For some of you, though, it's saying that like the Capricorn ex that did you dirty or gave you anxiety or put too much pressure on you, this is going to be a welcomed relief from that. Yeah, you guys are starting the family tree. There's like a genealogy ancestral aspect to this. A spiritual awakening towards marriage or towards your person. Somebody may have had an opposition to commitment for a while. They're changing the tune of their song. I mean, this is a great reading, Virgo. Yeah, there's a new beginning, a fresh start. More than likely, I don't necessarily think this has to do with an ex for most of you. I think this has to do with finding the right person and realizing, maybe I do believe in marriage now. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a game changer here. Wow, Virgo, this is positive. I like this. Okay. So, let's look at this. Yeah, a lot of you are spending more time with your faith and with your spirituality. And you fantasize or you dream about being with, for some of you, it's an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's not most of you, though. For a lot of you, you think about marriage, or some of you are thinking about your Taurus. And potentially someone you work with, too. It could be a business partner of yours, and I mean, maybe you and your spouse have already formed a business together. That's something you're exploring more of, if that's the case. Yeah, some of you are going to start running a business out of your house. And it's saying it's going to be a long-term commitment, but it will be worth it in the end. Also, some of you may be literally doing work with houses, realty. Maybe you're flipping houses. Maybe you're an interior designer. Maybe you're, I don't know, something involving a career involving houses. A lot of you are going to be committing to a house, like signing a contract, right? It could be just that you're going to share a space together. Maybe you guys are moving into the same apartment. Maybe you're buying a house. But there's a long-term commitment there, and it may actually involve some travel. Some of you may be apprehensive because you have to move at a greater distance from your family. But the bonus is you get to be with your sweetheart. So I think a lot of you are going to choose to do that. Yet both of you, in your heart, you are fiercely protective of not getting hurt again. Again, Spirit is saying it's a new beginning. It's being relayed to me as just because you've lost a couple branches over time doesn't mean this tree isn't sturdy. It doesn't mean it can't stand strong on its own 2 feet on its own. You guys have been through a tower moment in your past in a relationship, but you have rebuilt from it or in the process of doing that. You are strong. You are fiercely independent, even if you don't believe that you are. It's because you've had to be, Virgo. You've had no other choice. This is saying you're a warrior, and you should fight to be with the one you love. You should fight to be with the one who treats you the way you deserve to be treated. For a lot of you, there's an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, potentially a Scorpio as well. There's soulmate energy here. And again, it's very strongly tied to your career. It could be that you meet this person on like some sort of business deal or some sort of project, or I don't know what it would be. It could be a vendor or a client or a contract or something about that if you haven't already met them. For a lot of you, you're already with this person and it's confirming, yeah, they're your 10 of Cups. There's like husband-wife marriage material here. You guys have fun together. You guys, a lot of you, there's another Virgo. A lot of you are going to be with another Virgo. If you're not already, some of you are still waiting on hearing back from a player, someone, particularly a fire sign, particularly an Aries or a Leo who was not committed. You might hear back from them, but universe is asking you, why are you messing with a good thing? You already have someone else who sees you as marriage potential. And it's almost like some of you feel like you need to get it out of your system and be with that like player person one more time. Universe is kind of like, Virgo, I don't love that idea. I just got to be honest. I mean, everybody has free will. You guys are going to do exactly what it is that you want. But it's like, why would you walk away from beautiful love and abandon it just so you can... I am sort of getting like the one last fling before you commit to this other person long term. This one last fling person it's bad news. Some of you will have a new fire sign coming. Oh my gosh, you have the Hierophant 3 times. Okay, so for some of you, there will be marriage with a fire sign, but it's not your player fire sign. Oh gosh, now it's contradicting what I said. So for some of you, that one last fling person, that may actually end in marriage. Good Lord, Spirit. So then why am I getting this conflicting message? Hold on. Give me a second here, guys. So there's a fire sign that maybe has changed their ways. Ugh, I hate giving messages like this because I don't want to paint false hope. Never put your life on pause for anyone, Virgo. Be hopeful, be optimistic, but don't wait around for the player to change their ways. That's very important. For some of you, though, that might just happen. Good Lord, Virgo. Always in the Virgo readings. There's a female fire sign coming through here, very strong with love and who wants marriage and commitment. Okay, so for some of my Virgos, if you have very strong fire in your chart, part of that is confirming that you guys are going to get into love with an Aries or a Gemini, and there's 10 of Pentacles there. There's long-term commitment and love. A lot of fire signs. All of a sudden, I'm being flooded with fire. So there's 2 different stories coming through here. There's something very major with an earth sign. There's been an on-again, off-again thing with a fire sign, but the fire sign might just come around again. So again, do with that what you will. There is something divinely guided with the earth sign. There's soulmate energy there. It was written in the stars. It may actually have to do with someone that you did have a tower moment with. Card number 16 is coming up twice. You were meant to go through it to become a stronger person so that you could step into your power as essentially as a warrior, but also to learn to fight, sorry I spat, to fight and advocate for what it is that you truly want and deserve in love. And yeah, there may be some sort of spiritual awakening, again, potentially with another Virgo, maybe a Capricorn. Someone had anxiety about you, something from the past. Maybe they felt like it was a missed opportunity or that they didn't treat you right. It could be that they broke up with you to chase love somewhere else, potentially something involving a Sagittarius, and that it ended up not working, in which case they're going back to you because they recognize that you're the soulmate. Yeah, there could have been someone who wasn't faithful or just had trouble committing, kind of like a sneaky type vibe. Yeah, there was definitely someone who had options, and initially they chose to move away from you, but it was a poor mistake. It was an error. They're gonna come. You have so many doubles. It's incredible. They're gonna come back with more flirtation. So there's different levels and different degrees to how much they're willing to commit. You do have a ton of marriage cards here. I am gonna say that. So it could be that maybe both of you are married and maybe something didn't work out for both of you and there's a coming back together. There's soulmate potential with I almost said with a fire sign, but I was going to say with a soulmate. So some of you are going to move in together. And again, do something with like house repairs, flipping houses, fixing the houses. The person you lost your virginity to, you'll know who that is. Something is either going to be revisited with them or you might renew your vows. For a lot of you, it's the person, yeah, you lost your innocence with. Interesting. At the time, Spirit took them away from you because they had very unhealthy or toxic habits. So in a sense, rejection was divine protection. This person was meant to leave your life because it couldn't have happened at the time when you met them, especially if this was like, whatever, junior high, high school, college, that type of thing. You weren't meant to be with them at that time in their life. They had their own demons, their own struggles to sort of conquer. And you did too, quite frankly. There might be a coming together of something about the purity, the innocence. Someone you knew during your childhood best friend, your grade school best friend. There might be a revisiting of that, and they might just be like the father of your child or the mother of your child moving forward. Yeah, rejection is divine protection. Don't force anything to fit. If it comes back into your life organically, then you'll know it's a sign it was meant to be. There's been an on-again, off-again thing with a fire sign or maybe a Scorpio. It's not done. Some of you you're putting in the fight. Someone who's very politically active too. You may have conflicting political views. You're not done revisiting that yet. There's something about it that's still trying to grow and develop. And then for some of you, there's new hunger. I'm being told to say there's new hunger with a Pisces. There's like a sexual desire with a Pisces that's coming into play, but I don't think they're here yet. All right, Virgo. Well, that was all over the place, but overall very positive cards. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Please do like, share, subscribe. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye.